Hello all, welcome to Wednesday. Talking Mortal Kombat again. Remember I said yesterday that sometimes I do videos and I know I'm gonna take some hits with this. This is one of those videos, so I may just not respond to comments if they get too salty, but I'm a big girl. I can take it. So if you like this sort of content, help support this channel, become a monthly patron, patreon.com/LeannaK. Now, those of you who watch my channel know I'm a Mortal Kombat fan from back in the day. I still remember the first time I saw a Mortal Kombat coin-op machine. I remember where it was. It was at York Gate Mall in the variety store. That's what we call like bodegas or convenience stores. The variety store that like opened up to the outside at that mall. There was like a chicken and fries place, like a two for one pizza and chicken kind of thing. And then there was like this variety store, and there was this Mortal Kombat. And I remember I was in there to buy like, I don't remember what, some crappy kid food. And I remember the and it was like hands reached out and pulled me in and said must play. And of course, because I was young, I picked Sonya first and sucked. And then I realized that's because Sonya's not a character I'm good at. I was better with Scorpion. And then I moved on to other characters. But Scorpion and Liu Kang were my Mortal Kombat characters. But then Mortal Kombat 2 came out. And they had Kitana and Mileena. And I'm like, what are these chicks? Now, I was in competitive dance at the time. So the fact they were in like leotards and like, but they look like dance costumes. I'm like, they have the fan and they have the size and they like jump real high and like, and then they like kill dudes. I'm like, what is this? This is like a murder ballerina. This is amazing. And, you know, I hated Baraka. Never liked Baraka. But, I mean, then there was Jax, and he was cool. And I'm like, what is going on? This game is amazing. And then all the unlockable characters and everything like that. But there was something about Kitana and Mileena that, I don't know, it was just cool. Like, there's something cool about the characters. And the costumes were very simple. But that bright blue and that bright purple was just so iconic and so effective. You instantly knew who those characters were, and you didn't have to do very much. Well, then we got into Mortal Kombat 3, and my girl Sindel, that was another, what? Like, I thought Kitana and Mileena were cool. Their mom, well, Kitana's mom, is like, even cooler. She kills dudes with her hair. And of course we know the rest is history, but in Mortal Kombat 3, they introduced a lot of silly things. Like, I think it was Mortal Kombat 3 that introduced like the friendships and the babalities and the animalities and got really crazy. Like all these special moves, different reasons to learn these different like final combos. And they got very silly. And so when I saw like Mileena trending, I'm like, what? Have they added her to the game? Kinda. They did it through a friendship with Kitana. And I'm gonna let you guys see, you may have seen this on Twitter, but I'm gonna let you guys see what issue Leanna might have with what's going on here. It may be a little bit hard to tell, but here we go. I mean, first, of course, she's defeating Sindel. What? Fuck off. Here we go. I mean, as one person pointed out, Mileena has lips instead of like the hell face. And it just loops, so I'll stop that. But it's the costume, okay? After putting Kitana in, I don't know what the fuck this is. This is, to me, one of the worst video game suits ever. I hate this fucking costume like I hate The Sims. And you know I hate The Sims. It is stupid. It looks painful to wear. It has friggin' underwear boning in it. There's so many elements of this costume that would injure the wearer. in a battle. Also, those twists on the thighs, that is not flattering to anyone. And they gave her this weird peplum. Like, what the? This costume is bad. It's bad. It's like, you can tell a man designed this costume because so much of it is just no. But they did it, I forgot to say, because it's more respectful for her to be wearing pants. No matter how ridiculous a lingerie court jester costume looks, oh no, it's more respectful. And then this is the first time we've seen Mileena in Mortal Kombat, and they put her in her original costume. And it's way better. I'm pretty sure this is just the Kitana model. But it's clean. It's classic. It's flattering. Like this, okay, this is the same body sculpt, I'm pretty sure. And look at how much more flattering the waist is. Like, that's what you want to do with a women's costume. You want to emphasize the waist, not chunk it up like they do with this nonsense. That is clean. That is pretty. That is practical. And you know exactly who she is. It looks good. And does she have flat shoes? She has flat shoes! Which Kitana freaking doesn't. It's the kitten heels on Kitana. Drive me... Oh, no, she does have heels. They're a tiny, tiny heel. Makes me think more that it's Kitana. But, oh yeah, fighting in kitten heels. Makes so much sense. Oh yeah, so respectful. Doesn't respect my friggin' intelligence. But this just shows there was nothing wrong with those original costumes. This is perfectly respectful. There is nothing lewd about this. You know, it's a bodysuit, which is what people used to wear to do things like martial arts before things like Lululemon came out and tried to talk you into paying $100 for a pair of tights you sweat in. Sorry to break it to you, that's what Lululemon is. But, like, this costume's awesome, and it's so simple. And imagine if they'd just taken this basic design and made it a little bit more interesting to be more modern. You know, you can put the pauldrons on it or something like that. But, you know, there's nothing wrong. Like, this, I'm like, okay, I can move in this. Yeah, it might give me a wedgie. It might, okay? Not gonna lie, might give me a wedgie. That happens. That was a scourge of the 90s were when the thong bodysuits came in and it was like practical because it was gonna end up there anyway. But, you know, this just looks so much more comfortable than this horse shit that is ugly and awful. And you can just see how unflattering it is because it's probably the same character. It's probably the same character model. Like, oh, that's cute. You know, and oh yeah, they had to make them bend over. So respectful. So respectful, this. You know people are going to wank to this. Come on. Like, this is fan servicey. And there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it. Right? Like, they're having fun. This is classic Mortal Kombat. This is what we wanted in the first place. If this had been there in the first place, I might have bought the fucking game. But I was so damn offended by, oh no, it's more respectful now. And so I ended up tweeting, so the Mortal Kombat account put out, yes, Mileena is in Kitana's friendship. No, Mileena is not playable. MK Aftermath. And then I said, nice message, MK11, MK Aftermath, whatever. The classic costumes are fine if a woman is a prop in someone else's story. But if she's a playable character, it's disrespectful. I'm so sick of this version of feminism in video games. If we can't follow her story, it's worse. Mileena deserves better. And that's really, like, if you think about it, you take one of the longest running women in a Mortal Kombat game. She was used quite well in Mortal Kombat X10, whatever you want to call it. She was devious and deceitful and all that stuff. The Mileena we like. And then they make her a party favor. And we're supposed to think this is more respectful to one of the longest running characters in the franchise. They made her a prop. And we're supposed to believe that this team respects its female characters. They put pretty much everybody else in. I don't know what the delay is with Mileena. Maybe they're thinking that if they hold off, they'll suck that last little bit of DLC out of it. If they wait, they'll just get that last little bit of money from the fans, because there's a lot of people where Mileena is waifu. But that's the thing. You put somebody's waifu in like that ain't cool. Like, I'm so sick of guys like the Mortal Kombat devs telling me what I'm supposed to find respectful. And here's the problem, okay? Games like Mortal Kombat in the 90s taught me, as a girl, that women can be aggressive and fight for good and have their own stories. You partially taught me that, Mortal Kombat. You gave me these role models to follow. Very different ones, but plenty of female role models to follow. And now you expect me to swallow your shit whole cloth, and all of a sudden, oh, no. Those role models that gave you the will to fight and not just eat the shit that life throws at you, fight for what you believe in, those were disrespectful. These things, where we use a long-standing character as a cutesy fan service prop, oh no. This is respect. Press F to nod respectfully, right? This is horse shit. And no woman who grew up in the 90s and had Riot Girl punk influences and, grunge and Mortal Kombat, Street Fighter, and all these things in the 90s that encourage us to go, rah! I mean, okay, a lot of women lost their fire from those days, and that's sad. But me, I didn't, because gamer, this is why I didn't. I never forgot that crap. And now the very same franchise that helped teach me this crap is expecting me to forget it. Not gonna happen. Me pissed off. Now, obviously, I'm not like, this isn't life ending or anything like that. I don't fucking care. There's so many damn games to play that whatever, you pissed me off. Moving on. You don't get my money. But I use this as an example of how constantly use your critical thinking. When someone tries to market a decision based on, it's respectful to women, just because they claim it to be does not mean it is so. Use your noodle. That means your brain. Okay, everybody. Thanks for watching. If you like this sort of content, help support this channel. Become a monthly patron. Patreon.com/LeannaK. I haven't done a good rant in a while, have I? It was due. It was time. Thanks for watching.